Okay, so I gotta give credit to WWE for a few creative ways of working in their legends into the show. Um, the last spot before the commercial break where Bliss was talking about being a goddess and that she's insulted to think that she wouldn't be champion come WrestleMania, even though we all know that if Asuka doesn't win the Royal Rumble, then she's at least in line for a championship match, and that could happen before WrestleMania. Raw will have a pay-per-view before Mania, and they will have plenty of Raw episodes to have championship matches. And I personally am in favor of championship matches on Raw episodes when it's a really long time in between pay-per-views. Gives you reason to watch for some title drama. But anyway, that was a very long in between commercial break segment, and a lot happened. So I wrote some stuff down, and I was a little cheesed off to see that MVP, after I think a lot of us wanted to see MVP return, and he finally got to come back and be on it. He got relegated to the open spot at the poker game. Now, granted, he won the hand, which was cool, so you get to see him do his balling. But that was a little disappointing. It was nice to see Christian. I don't know if they had previously mentioned Christian was going to be there, but it was nice to see him. He had Rollins and Jordan on the Peep Show. And Jordan interrupts Rollins, which gets him heat. But then his heat with the crowd, at least with this crowd, but his heat was so bad he couldn't start his promo because the crowd kept booing him. And as loud as his microphone was, the crowd was louder. And whether you like Jordan or you don't like Jordan, his heat is selling the character because people love to hate him now. There's this, I guess, I don't know what to call his character. He's just annoying. So annoying as this try to be babyface that he's like the uber fan babyface daddy's boy that doesn't understand that he actually is getting preferential treatment because he's the son of Kurt Angle, or maybe he knows that and is trying to downplay whatever it is that's causing the heat that he's getting. He is getting some ridiculous heat, and I'm gonna leave it at that. And then the bar comes out, and Cesaro. Sheamus cuts a promo that's pretty much whatever with Legends thanking them in advance for winning the titles back. But then Cesaro tells Jason Jordan that it's not Kurt Angle who sucks, it's Jordan that sucks. And the crowd loved that. So when the bar started cheering, "You suck," at Jason Jordan, the crowd just went nuts, cheering "You suck" at Jason Jordan to the point to where he snaps and attacks him. And then Seth Rollins helps because that's his tag team partner. And so, that happens. And then when he comes in, Seth Rollins comes back in the ring after doing a suicide dive on Sheamus. He goes to hit Cesaro with a springboard off the top rope. And Cesaro ducks. And Seth Rollins hits Jason Jordan instead. And that was... I called that the minute that Jason Jordan grabbed Cesaro, and I'm like, Cesaro's not beaten down enough to where you're going to hold him like that. He's just going to move, and sure enough, he moved, and it was a really odd-looking spot. It didn't look like Seth really hit Jason Jordan, but they're going to call it like he did anyway. They probably won't do any replays that make it look like that. But it looks like the show's back on, and I've covered everything, so... Y'all continue to enjoy Raw 25, and I'll see you later.